Also, like the ground current loops discussed in Chapter 9, these ring currents had DC input from lightning and plasma winds and current junctions with ground, so they could act as op-amps, using the DC current to amplify the ring current. That realization was a pretty good egg, but it gets better. The big Easter egg was finding this type of storm system depicted in ancient art. In fact, it's depicted on the oldest, most controversial and mysterious megalith ever discovered, the Vulture Stone at Göbekli Tepe. The stone T-pillar depicts arched clouds across the sky or upper portion of the pillar. Yes, the mysterious handbag of the gods. And this is just my theory, of course, but the handbag depicts the box-like shape of mesocyclones seen at a distance, with the arch receding from center to behind, where it downdrafts into an unseen cyclone. A distant viewer would only see a squall line of thunderstorms surrounding the cyclone, with instead of an anvil cloud, the jet stream to the cyclone arching away, just as it's depicted on the pillars. Note the odd figures above the clouds. I believe these represent the type of thunderstorm discharge we call sprites and gnomes. In a coronal storm, plasma discharges from the cloud tops would not be as rare as they are today, and not that they are all that rare today, but in this past environment, they would have been lit up like Christmas. Above and below the clouds is space patterned in triangles, cut across by a thin layer of rectangles. This represents the triangular pattern of rarefaction and compression in supersonic winds, the narrow layer being a faster jet stream or lenticular layer between conflicting winds, with interference patterns making the box-like segregations. The vulture, or thunderbird, is a stylized representation of the Peratt instability, also known as squatter man, which in rock art is often depicted with a bird's head. It would have presaged the storm, appearing in the sky as an aurora bringing the portent of doom to come. The legless birds also depict aurora that are fractal repetitions, at least in partial image, of the central plasma column. Below the birds in the base of the T are depictions of a wolf representing the howling wind, a salamander representing the tidal floods, and a scorpion, meaning ground-to-ground discharge, depicted as a dragon in other myths. Arrow-headed snakes appear here and there, representing lightning or currents. The T-pillar itself represents earth and heavens, as above, so below.